My name is Mr. Francis. I am your teacher, and I'll be taking you through the lessons on how to use the abacus. First of all, let's know what an abacus is. It's a counting frame or a calculating tool that was invented in ancient China and used for centuries before the adoption of the written modern numeral system. And it is widely used by traders, clerks in Asia, Africa, and elsewhere. The abacus we are going to use in our classroom is called the soroban. Soroban abacus is developed in Japan. It is derived from the Chinese abacus, the swanpan, the Chinese abacus. Just like the swanpan, the soroban is also used today by many merchant traders and so on, and it's used despite the proliferation of practical and affordable pocket electronic calculators. While using the soroban abacus, we'll be learning how to visualize the abacus without using it physically, and that system is called mental calculation. It is a system where users mentally visualize an abacus to do calculations. No physical abacus is used. Only the answers are written down. Calculations can be made at great speed in this way. Okay? Now, this system is being propagated in China, Singapore, South Korea, Thailand, Malaysia, and Japan. Mental calculation is said to improve the mental capability. It increases the speed of response and memory power and concentration power. The standard abacus can be used to perform addition, it can perform subtraction, it can do multiplication, it can do division. It can also be used to do mental. Alright, now let's get to the main reason why we are here. This is the picture of an abacus, and we're going to learn the part of the abacus. What holds the whole abacus? The cover of the abacus is called a frame. It's called the frame of the abacus. The soroban abacus is divided into two parts. What divides the abacus is called beam. That is the beam. And please, you have to keep the name so as not to forget them. What covers the abacus is called the frame. What divides the abacus into two is called beam. You can see little sticks within the beam connecting from the top to the down of the frame, and those ones are called rods. Our abacus is having 17 rods, and on the rods you could see the tools that we're using to identify the numbers, called beads. Those above the beam are called the upper beads or the heaven beads, and those below the beam are called lower beads or earth beads. Now, when you check on the beam, you could see there are some white dot. Those ones are called points. Each of them is an unit point. So we're going to start movement or calculation or reading the abacus from the third point, the third unit point. That is going to start our calculation from the third point. Good. Now, in resetting the abacus, you need to clear all the upper beads away from the beam and all the lower beads also away from the beam. At that position, the abacus becomes 0. So when your abacus is on 0 position, you can easily use it to do calculations. Now, calculations on the soroban abacus start from the left to the right. Always work from the left to the right. But as you're doing only single digit numbers, you're going to use only the third point, the unit point. Now let's begin with the lower beads. The lower beads, moving lower bead to the beam has a value of 1. There are 4 lower beads. So when you move all the 4 lower beads to the beam, your answer becomes 4. When you take away the beads away from the beam, that is called subtraction. This is just an overview. I'm just going over with you. When the time is due in our next video, I'm going to teach you practically how everything is done. This is just overview. When the upper bead comes towards the beam, when it comes to the beam, its value indicate 5. Each of the upper beads has a value of 5 depending on the rod on which it finds itself. On the soroban, the rods are being used to indicate place value. So if you know your place value very well, you start from the ones to the left side to your left side, you move from the ones, you go to the tens, to go to the hundreds, to the thousands, to the tens of thousands, to the hundreds of thousands, and then you move to the million, so on and so forth. So you have to put that in mind, that calculations on the soroban abacus start from the left to the right. Always move to the left. Always move to the left. Okay. I am going to put some pictures, and then in the comment you'll tell me the number I'm able to move on the abacus. Okay, so let's watch, and then you comment below. Okay, well done. You've done so well. So we're going to meet next time, and then we'll practically use the abacus. Anyone who is interested in getting this particular soroban abacus can call me. I'm going to leave my number, so you can call me on that line, and I'll get you one of the soroban abacus. And if you can get it yourself, then that is so nice of you. So see you next time. Bye bye.